Welcome to the Trump Breaking News Network, your daily source for up-to-the-minute Trump news. Join us today and every day. Here's today's news.
This is TBNN.
Juanita Broaddrick responds to Chelsea Clinton's Twitter Trump attack. A friendly note to Chelsea Clinton: when referring to something as horrifying, sick or awful, it helps if you have a father who isn't an accused rapist. The former first daughter found that out the hard way on Twitter when she tried to register her disgust at the possible deportation of an illegal immigrant and ended up drawing the unwanted attention of Juanita Broaddrick, the woman who has long maintained Chelsea's father raped her when he was Attorney General of Arkansas. Chelsea was responding to a story in the El Paso Times detailing the Immigration and Customs Enforcement detention of an illegal immigrant who had been detained after seeking a protective order in a domestic abuse case. In her tweet, Clinton tried unsubtly to refer to the Trump administration. Here was Chelsea's tweet from last Wednesday. I need a thesaurus. What's another word for horrifying? Sick? Awful? Running out of adjectives these days that mean unconscionably terrible. T.co web link. Chelsea Clinton, at Chelsea Clinton, February 16, 2017. Unmentioned in Chelsea's remark was that the transgender woman in question, who had already been deported 7 times before this, had a history of committing domestic violence, among a panoply of other offenses: illegal re-entry, larceny, assault, false imprisonment, no less than 3 times, and probation violations were among the laundry list of crimes listed by KVTV. While one can certainly question whether detaining an individual who is seeking a protective order, even a felon, creates perverse incentives, there's no question that the sick, awful and horrifying things this individual had done meant she certainly should not have been in this country. Also sick, awful and horrifying? Rape. Well, since you asked, here's my definition of horrifying, sick and awful. Answer: your father, Bill Clinton. Pic.twitter.com web link. Juanita Broaddrick, at Tensnut, February 17, 2017. Whoops. Broaddrick, for those of you who don't remember, is a former nursing home administrator who publicly accused then-President Bill Clinton in 1998 of raping her back in 1978. When he was actually in charge of criminal prosecutions in the Razorback state. The Clinton machine has long ignored Broaddrick and her allegations, even though she's maintained her story for almost 20 years. It's worth pointing out that as a brave social media defender of sexual and/or domestic violence, provided, of course, there's some sort of tenuous link to the man who beat her mother at the ballot box in November, Chelsea Clinton seems strangely silent when it comes to getting justice for Juanita Broaddrick. Or Kathleen Willey. Or Paula Jones. Or any of the women who have not only said but continue to maintain that they were the victims of sexual abuse at the hands of her father. If Clinton Phil is willing to address this multitude of accusations, I'm perfectly willing to consider her opinions on any sick, horrifying or awful thing she wishes to discourse on. Sans that, I would advise that she may just want to sit the next few years out. Please like and share on Facebook and Twitter with your thoughts on what Chelsea Clinton had to say. What do you think about Juanita Broaddrick's response? Scroll down to comment below.
That's the news. Join us here every day. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell. See you next time.
This is TBNN.